Hey there, Pardon on this side, and I know that I have been away for a while, but from last couple of weeks, I had this idea in my mind that I want to provide some kind of value to all the people who are watching my channel. Of course, the quantity is very less, but still, I want to provide a lot of value to someone who is watching it. Now, I was just going through this article. Why online betting is destroying our nation's future. And this article was based for another country, another location. But as I have gone through the entire article, the conditions are even worse in our country, but no one is addressing it. And there are very few channels who are putting out content against online betting, against gambling. But there are very big creators who are for this kind of stuff. So there is a very huge imbalance for promoting it and going against it. Now, to address this issue, I had to experience it myself. What kind of thinking you go through while betting on these apps and even in offline things. What mindset do you have? What kind of thinking your mind generates while betting, while playing games like these? And talking about the things which are going on in my mind. Actually, it was fun playing those games. I would not lie. This is more addictive. This games might can be more addictive than alcohol, than drugs, than smoking. It can be more addictive than these things. And what happened with me? Trust me, I hadn't played any gambling or any betting game in the past. But as soon as I did, I wanted to play it more. And whenever I lost, I wanted to try it one more time, that I win the next time. And it gave me a certain hits of dopamine that I was happy. In reality, I was not, but it gave me a sense of achievement while I was not achieving anything. And it gave me a certain kick. Like, I like doing it. And that is the reason why I think most of the people keep on playing these games. And the brands have gotten so much clever that they promote it in a way that will make you think that it's just a small game and it might not affect your brain, but it really does on a large scale. And it is mostly prevalent in teenagers because who is impatient? Who are the people who are willing to take more risk without knowing what the risk is? Teenagers. And people whose brain is malleable. Teenagers. These are the qualities. If the person has these qualities, they are more likely to play that game again and again. Now, as much as I care for this country, we all agree that people in our country are emotional, are on the emotional side. And because of that, what happens is if their favorite athlete, if their favorite celebrity if their icon is promoting these kind of games, they view them in a positive light and might start betting on these platforms, which I of course don't want them to. But you should think that why is this celebrity? You should ask questions. You should think that why is this happening? But sadly, people get emotional and just believe blindly on their icon or their favorite athlete or their favorite celebrity. Now, moving on to the theory of these games, and it is very interesting, and I would like to give you a short summary of it. Now, these games are just mathematical models wearing sparkling clothes, and that's it. There is nothing more to these games. And the second thing is all the games which are based on chances like your poker, roulette, slot machine, beat any other game, they all depend on a probabilistic models and a certain kind of uncertainty is built into them which makes it more fun to play and which explains their continued existence. And the third thing is the games are designed in such a way that at the end of the day, the house is going to win. The house can be your casino, it can be your online betting platform. But just remember that in the end, the house is always going to win. And there were few terms which I came across while researching for this topic, and these terms were correlating with all the experience I had while trying the games out, offline and online both. The first one being the gambler's fallacy. It's a mistaken belief that more frequent chance events will lead to less frequent chance events, and vice versa. What does this mean? I'll just give you a small example of it. Suppose you're rolling a dice, and the probability of you getting 1 is 1 by 6. But the first time you roll it, you get 1 by 1. The next time you roll it, you get 2. And similarly, you get 3, 4, and 5. The sixth time, when you're going to roll the dice, your brain will think that you are going to get a 6, but the probability of you getting a sixth on the sixth chance and you getting 6 on the first chance is equal. What does this mean? The sixth time you are rolling the dice, it can be either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, who knows. So that is the gambler fallacy. It will give you a belief that the next event which is going to occur might not be the same as one which has occurred. Now, moving on to the near miss effect. Near miss effect, suppose you have got two aces in a game and the third card could have been ace. In your mind, you think that, oh no, I was just close to getting an ace. But in reality, the probability of that happening is so low, but you think it is so close. That is the near miss effect. You think the thing is so close, but it is so far that it probably will never happen. Now, probably might never happen, or not will. And also, movies in a way have idealized gambling. Like James Bond knows that what cards he has been dealt with. You don't. So please don't get addicted to this. Learn from it so that you don't get addicted in future and you know what things your mind is going through while playing these games. And I'd like to end with a simple two lines that all probability is grounded on the concept of infinity, yet our gaming experiences still remain finite. Now, as we are at the end of this video, I'd like you to like, share, and subscribe, and share it to your friends who play these games, and share it to your friends who you think might lose their money in this these kind of games.